Murder in Tehran's LA's 1933, Devil in the Capital, and Murder in Tehran's LA's 2016 form a trilogy of detective noir adventure games developed by RSK Entertainment and published on Steam by Strategy First in 2017. These games can be played independently of each other, though I recommend playing all three in order to get the whole experience. Let's call it the Iran Detective Trilogy, as all three games take place in said country, mostly in the capital city Tehran, except for Devil in the Capital, which is set in the coastal city of Rasht. With this trilogy we experience 3 police investigations in 3 different decades. The games are not dubbed in English, all characters speak in their native language Farsi or Persian, the main language of Iran.
سلام افسر جلالی، چه خبر؟
سلام جناب کارگاه، خبر خاصی نیست. جسارتاً اتفاقی افتاده. چرا کارگاه یحیوی نیومدن؟
از امروز من مسئول پرونده هستم. بگذاریم. حالا بگو اینجا چی داریم؟
English subtitles are of course available. Unfortunately, the translations are not very well made. Given the exotic setting which Iran is for most of us, being forced to play the game in a different language adds to the atmosphere, as does the soundtrack, which has some Persian feel to it. Let us now have a closer look at each of the games. Murder in Tehran's LA's 1933 is the first of the trilogy. A series of brutal child murders erupts the city of Tehran in the year 1933. Detective Mohammad Afshar is assigned to the case and starts to investigate. Soon he finds some leads to follow, which will make him uncover some terrible truths. The second one, Devil in the Capital, is taking place in the early 50s, so about 20 years after the first one. Mohammad Afshar finds himself in the city of Rasht to investigate the murder mystery. When settling into his hotel room, another murder happens right in front of his accommodation. The victim's heart was removed. What is going on? While investigating, Afshar gets caught in a web of political intrigue. Murder in Tehran's LA's 2016 is the last of the series. Our main character here is Detective Faramars Afshar. I guess it is Mohammad Afshar's grandson. This time the case is about a crystal meth addict who kills his whole family while being under the influence of the substance. After realizing what he has done, he begins to take horrible revenge on those who made him a junkie. All 3 cases offer a solid detective mystery, but beware, they can get quite gory at times and are therefore not for the faint of heart.
نمیتونم باور کنم یه نفر انقدر سنگدل باشه. خدایا کمکم کن تا انتقام این بچه‌ها رو بگیرم.
The Iran Detective Trilogy is not very difficult to play, but difficult enough to be enjoyable. The detectives themselves mostly will give you some clues.
به نظرم زنگ مشکل داره. صداش خیلی ضعیفه و کسی نمیشنوه. باید یه فکری بکنم.
If not, each of the investigators has a very helpful journal with him. The inventory is located on the top. Space reveals all hotspots on the current screen. A feature I came to appreciate very much in adventure games. For the fact that it is an independent game, the graphics are very nice, especially the backgrounds. It is great to discover a more unusual location in an adventure game. Cutscenes are made in comic style. The looks of the main character were most likely changed, as Mohammad Afshar looks older in the cutscenes and has a moustache. The player has the chance to get some insight in daily life, cultural norms and social interaction in Iran. In all 3 games of the Iran Detective Trilogy we can find countless minigames, such as the usual torn letter puzzles or a game of Sudoku. All 3 games have received some bad reviews on Steam, stating the quality of the English subtitles, which is unfortunately true, while others were irritated by listening to a language other than English. It is a pity when a game fails through a badly made translation. However, the Tehran games are far from being bad. They are solid noir murder mysteries, and I quite enjoyed diving into a world which is so different from mine. If you're able to look beyond some glitches, these games are definitely worth your time.